You're watching Satluj TV News. I'm Angus Scott in London. Canada has confirmed it has withdrawn 41 diplomats from India as a result of the fallout from a bitter dispute over the killing of Hardeep Singh Nijjar on Canadian soil. New Delhi planned to revoke diplomatic immunity for all but 21 of Canada's diplomats and their families by Friday, forcing Ottawa to pull out the others. Relations between India and Canada have plunged since Prime Minister Trudeau last month publicly linked Indian intelligence to the killing of Canadian citizen Hardeep Singh Nijjar, allegations New Delhi has called absurd. Canadian Foreign Minister Melanie Joly stated that revoking the diplomatic immunity of 41 diplomats was not only unprecedented, but also contrary to international law, but added Canada did not plan to retaliate in kind, so as not to aggravate the situation. She stated that Canada would continue to defend international law, which applies to all nations, and will continue to engage with India. In response, India's foreign ministry said that the government's pressing for a reduction in Canada's diplomatic presence was within what it called international norms. The state of India's bilateral relations, the much higher number of Canadian diplomats in India, and their continued interference in India's internal affairs warranted a parity in mutual diplomatic presence, the ministry added. Canada has called for India to cooperate in the investigation, but New Delhi has rejected the allegations and taken countermeasures, such as shutting down visa services for Canadians. Ottawa also expelled an Indian diplomat over the affair. Relations between India and Canada have been fraught for several years, with the largest international element of the Sikh diaspora finding sanctuary in Canada from persecution suffered in their homeland of Punjab. The fast-growing Khalistan movement has been particularly active in Canada, where Sikhs have been free to express their demands for a separate sovereign state, talk of which in India would see them imprisoned. Tensions have further mounted as India then resorted to labelling Khalistani campaigners as terrorists, despite the Canadian government finding no evidence to support these claims. You've been watching Satluj TV News, and don't forget to click on that subscribe button to make sure you get to see stories as they're broadcast. And of course, if you have any comments or opinions on any of our news stories, please feel free to comment below, or indeed drop us a direct message at message@satlujtv.com. We would love to hear from you. In the meantime, thanks for watching. For Satluj TV News, I'm Angus Scott in London.